We are humbled to be honored for the Southeast Athletic Hall of Fame. Let's also honor and remember 5 athletes and 1 coach who have passed away but remain loved in our hearts. Bruce Thompson was a sophomore who worked primarily on floor exercise and tumbling. Roger Beeman competed varsity on pommel horse his sophomore year and would go on to be top 10 in the state his junior and senior years. He trained with our pommel horse state champion, Jim Daniels. Roger had a great personality and work ethic and helped tutor the underclassmen. Mike Ash, an incredible acrobat, was in his junior year on the team. He earned the name DT for his double twisting backflip. Billy Marshall was a junior on our team whose premier event was the high bar. Bill, Scott Bloom, and I all placed in the top 5 at the state meet. Dave Bilby was a senior on our team, known for his 4 backflips in a row. At the state finals, his adrenaline kicked in, and his tumbling went clear off the end of the mat, down the wood basketball floor, and finally stopped after 7 flips, almost running into the wall. We all loved it, even the judges were grinning. Our assistant coach, Sid Zimmer, was a huge factor in our state championship. He and Coach Hillman motivated everyone to give 100% every practice.
Art Hillman taught us disciplines, kept us focused, always encouraged us, but all in all kept us together and focused as a team, because even though you have individual events, ultimately you win the championships via a consolidated team. And Coach Hillman was just a spectacular mentor.
The team that's being honored this year provided one of the most exciting things I've ever had coaching.
And we started in the year with a lot of youngsters, a few of us seniors, and we had a real focus and commitment to attaining the best perfection we could possibly do with the skill sets we had.
Our strong depth in each event was a very important factor and encouraged healthy competition every day in practice.
We dedicated ourselves. We were undefeated. We won every championship, Trans-Nebraska, Grand Island Invitational districts, made it in the state championships. And we made it through the preliminaries, but we were very cautious in the routines that we put together because we wanted to make sure that we would get everybody on the team into the finals. Well, it was a good strategy, except for going into the finals, we were so far behind the first place team. It seemed almost impossible for us to try to make up that distance.
Jim Daniels was the only state champion. He was a repeat champion on a pommeled horse, and he and Jim Unger were the team leaders.
We gave team members pep talks all day during school and during warm-ups.
The night of the finals, Coach Hillman came into the locker room and gave us an interesting speech. It's basically, well, thank you for a great season. You guys did a great job. I'm very proud of you. Go do the best you can. And left. Now, I'm wondering, the coach is a pretty seasoned individual. I think maybe he had it planned all along, because it was almost a speech of defeat. And we looked at this and went, are you kidding? We're not going to lose this thing. And we worked ourselves up into a frenzy. We were banging on the lockers, hitting each other, and said, okay, let's get out there and let's do this. And we did. We went out, and every individual on that team moved up in rankings, I think. We pulled out all the stops. Everybody pulled the big moves they've been working on all year, came down to the final event of tumbling, and the guys in tumbling were spectacular. And we did the impossible. We covered that gap in the score. We won the state championship. And the surprise and the joy on Coach Hillman and all the teammates' eyes to have an undefeated season, first time ever, was just a spectacular finish to a great career.
But in athletics, what really matters is learning how to win or lose gracefully, and to remember the relationships we had with our coaches, our teammates, and our parents and friends that supported us. The things that high school athletics taught us, how 24 athletes could train together, grow together, and in our case, win together, we will carry those memories and work habits forever.
Having worked with People like Wally McNaught, Chuck Mazurski, Frank Solich, Roy Churchill, just to name a few, Ted Larson. I can't even name them all. But they were great coaches, and they were great teachers. The team had the spirit and the get up and go to come through on the finals and win the state championship the next day. And I'll never forget that. The kids had wonderful spirit.
Go Knights!